According to Michigan Law School, in U.S. history there has been a total of 2,522 exonerations that have taken place. Almost 40% of those were wrongful convictions of murder. 91% of those wrongfully convicted are males, and nearly 50% of those were African Americans. A study reported in the Criminal Law Bulletin from 2012 claimed that there are approximately 10,000 wrongful convictions made every year at best. Research has shown that juries have little to no understanding of what actual jury instructions mean. A study of real jurors showed that only 3% of jurors claimed to be confused, but the group of jurors that claimed to understand the law failed to answer 30% of important legal questions pertaining to the case correctly. Law students take a minimum of 3 years to learn law, and juries are expected to understand it in a very short amount of time after hearing all the evidence. Now, studies show that every time you recall a fact or memory, it gets distorted, and most judges do not allow juries to take notes on any part of the proceedings. Now, the first exoneration took place in the United States in January of 1989. David Vasquez was sentenced in February of 1985. He was convicted of sexually assaulting a woman in her home in Virginia and then proceeding to hang her. Now, Vasquez was mildly mentally impaired. The police questioning Vasquez questioned him for hours and fed him facts until he had confessed. Vasquez initially told the police that he had been nowhere near the victim's house until the police had lied to him, telling him that his fingerprints were found at the scene. This scared Vasquez into a trap of untruthful confessions led by the officers. A forensic analyst had also matched hair from the scene to Vasquez based on similar characteristics, despite the fact that this method is prejudicial and lacks probative value. Jurors need to be informed of what evidence is permissible in trial, how to interpret jury instructions before a trial, and general information on trial proceedings. We are asking that California Senator Bill Dodd introduces a piece of legislation that requires juries to be educated before trial as to ensure that they come to the most informed decision possible. Thank you.